When I was in high school, I used to play a lot on the PC while complaining about life. I didn't know what would I like to do in my life, what career suits me the best, what would I love to be known for. My creativity was killed by 12 years of useless school, and all I knew was that my Minecraft house is not going to be made in a mountain like the last time. And that was pretty much the way I used to live my life, like complaining about things while staying in the comfort zone. But what I didn't realize at that moment was that the comfort zone gives me the problems that I had. But suddenly, when I got in college, I managed to learn for some exams and get some of the best grades from the entire specialization. And then I got an online programming course from Udemy and I started to learn. And I realized that I was better than my version from a month ago. And this is a feeling that we all want, guys. And I also read a lot of personal development books and financial development ones. But now I'm a third year student that wants to be a YouTuber and be creative on this website and post a lot of things. But I only have 2 subscribers on my channel and it doesn't seem to grow. I am preparing to skip a lot of courses from college to start some YouTube channels and work a lot on them and on this one too. But here is the problem. How would it have been if I had started YouTube earlier and although I would have learned less because of the lack of time, I would have practiced more instead? Is learning enough? Well, the short answer is no, is not at all. While learning makes you better and smarter than people around you and gives you the confidence and gives you people interested in talking to you because you seem to be a serious person and you are not a money-losing partier, that is not enough for you to actually get to success in life. Last year, my plan was to get a job and to start investing the money from the job to make a YouTube channel. But when I got in an internship, the experienced employees with whom I cooperated made me feel like I know nothing, man. They were talking about a diversity of things and technologies for completing the project and I didn't even know about anything from there, man. What was that even about and what am I going to do in life, professionally speaking? And those were the questions that almost got me in a depression, man. Learning is great, but learning too much can also lead you to the comfort zone, like I was in high school when I used to play a lot of games. Don't get me wrong, in most of the cases, the learning comfort zone is healthier than the gaming comfort zone, because at the end of the day, you know more about the field than the gamer. But be aware, because I said in most of the cases. That doesn't mean anything if that gamer has a YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers. Okay, you are smarter than him, but right now he has a greater life quality than you. He makes more money than you, and even if that's not the case, because let's say you have a great salary, his YouTube channel can scale the amount of money he's making monthly. And that only by playing games. While you know all the programming languages in the universe, but not practicing anything. I'm not saying that everyone should start a YouTube channel, though I find it to be the best thing that you can do in our generation. But you can start Fiverr or Upwork or become an entrepreneur. You can make a course based on what you know and promote yourself with it. Just do something, man. Learning comes before doing, indeed, but you should never forget about the doing part. Even that scares you because it requires some amount of creativity from you. Like, yeah, you have to leave your comfort zone of staring to a teacher that explains you a field that you want to learn. Yes, you have to think quick about your next plan and how you're going to get there. For example, I learned programming in the first 2 years of college and I don't regret it at all. Don't get me wrong. I find it to be very interesting and I want to make a lot of money, but in the smart way, without being an employee. But when I started this channel, the first one, I realized I have a problem. I was not speaking in English for like a year and I found it to be very difficult for me to speak fluently. This video, for example, is made by using a script. But here comes the good part of the story. It turns out that I got on a Discord server with people like me from anywhere in the world, and I got to speak with them in English pretty much daily. Maybe some friendships will come out of this, but the fact that I get to speak in English with other people makes me better at it. And yes, I may have moments in which I stutter or I mess up words, but that's the part of the practice. You mess up things, you make a lot of mistakes, but you become better in the end. When you learn, you just stay in your home, in your own peace and making some progress, indeed, but that's not a good simulation of the real life, of what awaits you after you finish high school or college. I loved learning, but when it came about doing, I was feeling sick. Basically, I was like, yeah, let me learn about another database, or let me read another book on personal development, you know? When are you going to actually do the stuff you dream for? Being smart because of learning gives you the confidence, like hitting the gym and feeling like the strongest man in your group of friends, you know? But life is not just about how you feel at the moment, it's also about what you achieved till this moment. Starting a YouTube channel made me realize something. I have a responsibility that I didn't have before 23rd of February 2024, the day I started this channel, you know? Now I have the responsibility to be consistent on this channel. I will graduate college and I have only two options after it. To spend 8 hours a day on working for someone else's dream, or to spend 8 hours a day working on my own dream. And I think my choice is pretty obvious. I know that having a brand and the creativity that you need to make it work out may sound intimidating, you know? But trust me, man, you will regret a lot more if you will be obliged to accept your boss's tasks, or jokes, or criticism, or to work overtime on the same salary. I don't know about you, but I prefer fear instead of regret. Naturally, this is a very special day. It's 29th of February, a day that you live only once in 4 years. Make it also be the day you started, and in the future, you'll remember the situation you were in, how you looked like, and how your life was like. If you have success in the next 29th of February, you'll begin laughing after you remember. You will maybe live this special day for 1 more time, or 2 more times, or 10 more times, you never know. Make those times portray yourself in a much more successful looking way. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Leave a like if you did, and comment down below your own thoughts about life in general and about what I said in this video. Subscribe to my channel because that would help me a lot. See you next time and have a nice day. Peace.